Well, I'm starting a new job today. A buddy of mine buys and sells foreclosures, and I'm the first guy in here. Just have here's a little 3-bedroom ranch with a drive under. We'll go down in a couple minutes and show you what it looks like. Whoever lived here before just kind of destroyed the house. We got power. Let's go down in the basement and see what the furnace looks like. Look what they do with the cabinets. Look at that. Looks like they pulled the wall out of here. Looks like they pulled that wall out and enlarged the kitchen. But when they did it, I guess they went and bought a jigsaw puzzle and they just pieced everything together. Oven's over here, microwave's up there. The stove is where the laundry is supposed to be. That at one time was I guess it was a little laundry room. Yummy. So let's go look and see what the system looks like. No light bulb. Alright, where is the switch for that light up there? No light in here. What the hell is that? Oh, a little tape thing. Cool. Let's go in here. See if we got power. No light there. There's the furnace. Well, everything's on. No lights. Hey, there was a door at one time, it looked like. Or a window. Hey, there's some light. There's my furnace. Yeehaw. Looks like we got a 2-pound pressure system here. Whew. When I came the other day and looked at this furnace, the burner door was down on the bottom. That's why it's all rusted up. So all this is getting changed out. We're actually going to put a return into that room, put a return in that room, and put a supply in that room and a supply in the other room. Looks like the valves and the compressor are still good. Alright, so that unit's from 1996, and I hadn't decided yet whether I'm going to move it under that deck or if I'm going to move it over on this side over here. Simply because the new units are going to be, I'm going to upsize that to a 2.5 from a 2. So the new unit's going to be too big to fit in that spot. He's going to redo all the stairs and stuff because they look like they're going that way. But so I hadn't decided whether I'm going to put it under the deck or put it over on this side. I'm pretty much leaning towards over here. I don't know. I'll know once I start running the line set. That's 5/8, so I gotta have 3/4. So here's the house after a few days of work. And they got rid of that nasty kitchen that was here. Didn't realize it, but you know, they framed a wall up here. And my returns were under that island that used to sit right here. So I gotta put a couple stack heads there. Still I have return in here. Of course there's a return on the wall. I upsized the system so we could put air down in the 2 basement rooms. And I got the unit set yesterday, the outdoor unit. So that's the upstairs. Cleaned up, everything's taken out. No more bathrooms. Set the toilet in place. Toilet used to sit over there and they moved it over here so that there'd be more room over there. So I'm just going to do a little vanity, I guess. Got 2 new garage doors. Remember that room that used to be right here? It's gone. Hey, got a new furnace. Got a new Ultravision 90-degree filter media box there. New water heater. So right here's our gas coming in. It's 2-pound pressure. And what they had before what they had up there before was they had a 1/2 inch to 3/8, I believe. I don't know, whatever that is. But that was stuck inside a fitting. When I went to go reconnect that copper there, I started turning the flare nut and this got looser and looser. Like, what in the world? And then I took it apart and of course it had a ton of Teflon tape on it to keep it tight. But yeah, so this was up there. And then this in here, they use Teflon tape on everything. They didn't use any pipe dope, but you could see my blue pipe dope where I tightened everything up. It was all hand tight. I could just loosen it up. So there used to be a heater down here. Took it all out. But yeah, crazy what some people will do. That's the rest of my line set. Ran new line set up, over, down the wall and outside to my unit. Got it set yesterday. Got to redo the dryer vent. I'm actually going to take that off, put a T there, and then put the regulator up there for the stove. Come through here, and then go up through there with the gas pipe. So yeah, so that's it. I just got to clean up my mess here, hook up my pump, my pan switch, and hook everything up, and I'm done. That's my wire to my outdoor unit. Remember, I didn't really know where I was going to set the outdoor unit, so there's our stairs. I decided to set the outdoor unit right here. Still have the old unit just sitting there, just hadn't taken it off yet. What I'm going to do for power for this unit here is go ahead and take that off and run a piece of seal tight down the wall and across, and then over to there, because he doesn't want to redo the vinyl, and I don't blame him. So it's right here, it's no big deal, but that's it. So yeah, that unit wouldn't have set in there, and I wasn't going to put it under the deck, so there you go. But when this place gets done, it'll look totally different back here. Totally different. That's the best part of the whole house for right now. Look at this deck. So I got the gas for the stove all put in place. We'll go downstairs and I'll show you what it did. So there it is, coming through the floor right there. My drip leg's there. Came across into the garage. Remember the T that was there, or there wasn't a T, but remember that gas cock that was there. Put a T in place, put my regulator, came across, went up right there, and then back. So that's the gas line for the stove. Come around up there. This copper line was existing. I just went ahead and reused it. And here's the mess that they left. I really wanted, this gas line is going over to the water heater. I really wanted to take it apart, put my T over here to go up and catch the water heater. But if I did that, the regulator would have been behind this post here, and we all know what it's like to try to work on something behind something. So I just left it like it is. Not really that happy with it, but it just kind of is what it is. So now I just have to tie in the condensate pump, run my drain line, my tubing, hook up the outdoor unit. That's about it. And then I'm going to run a duct into that room there and come across here, run a duct from here around the wall up there, down a wall stack, cross under, go up, and put one in the wall here. That'll get me air for in there. And then I'll run a 10-inch return off of there in a hard pipe, run it down, go down the wall, and hit a 14 by 14 by 10 boot, and that'll give me enough air. It was a 2-ton system originally. I went ahead and did a 2.5, so I can upsize for those 2 rooms. So I'll put in a 10-inch return because I know there's not really probably enough return upstairs, so that 10 will give me enough for the extra 1/2 ton that I put in. That's it. And I'll get this mess cleaned up down here. My mess. But I just got done with the gas pipe. That's why all that stuff's laying on the floor right there. So And I built a transition from there because I had a 10 by 20 going down, put my box in, you know. There's a filter over here. They can change the filter from around back, like that. Because I'm getting ready to block the front with the condensate pump and the float switch. Don't really need a pan in the garage, but that room is going to be finished over there, so I don't want to flood the garage if I don't have to. Alright, so we're just finishing up. They cleaned the dryer vent out. Look at all that stuff. Anyway, came down from the disconnect, down along the wall, into the unit. Line set cover, it's all done. Put a dryer vent and spray foam in that hole, and they'll get the pad. So it's done. Alright, so there's a supply to this one of the basement rooms, and yeah, it's kind of in the middle of the wall. But it was really the only place I could put it because there's stairs right there. And then so what I did, I'll show you in a minute, went under the stairs in that little closet to do that supply. I couldn't go up in the ceiling, it was not enough room. They wanted as much height as possible about laying in the ceiling, so there you go, there's that. And then of course my return, and there's the other supply there. Same thing, they wanted as much room as they possibly could in this room here. So I just put it on the wall. Back out in the garage. There's a supply duct for that room there, and my return hard pipe there. That's where the return connects right there. It follows along. Here's the flex for that other room. You see it goes into a wall stack down the wall. Then under the stairs with the wall stack right there, across with flex up and into the room. I really couldn't do anything else with that because there's your stairs right there. So that was the only place I could put it. So there you go. New water heater, furnace.